This is a sports catastrophe production. Hey there, Heather, ho there. It's Jeff Carter and welcoming you to another sports catastrophe birthday boy. And this birthday boy on February 28th is Dino Sof. Now, you may be thinking, hang on a minute, why him? And who is he? Well, he's a famous soccer goalie for the Italian national squad, and he is a World Cup phenomenon. This is what Dino Sof has done in his career. He's the oldest ever winner of the World Cup. He was captain of the Italian team in the 1982 tournament, the same tournament that Paolo Rossi came back from a 2-year suspension for match fixing. Surprisingly, got on the Italian squad and basically helped Italy beat Brazil when they needed it the most. So basically, in the 82 tournament, he was 40 years, 4 months, and 13 days old. Oh, by the way, Soft today is 79. He was born February 20th, 1942. He was named best goalie of the tournament, had a couple of clean sheets, and he did fantastic. Even won the 1968 European Championships on home soil. So he's the only Italian player to win both the World Cup and European Championship. That's surprisingly. He achieved great success with Juventus, winning 6 Serie A, aka Italian League titles, 2 Coppa Italia marks, and a UEFA Cup. And also reaching 2 Champions Cup finals, aka Champions League finals, in 73 and 83. Sof was fantastic. He was named 3rd best goalkeeper of the 20th century behind Lev Yashin of Russia and Gordon Banks of England. He has the record for longest playing time without allowing goals in international tournaments / friendlies at 1,142 minutes. If you think about it, a game's 90 minutes, so that would be at least between 12 and 13 games, straight games. That's amazing. He is the 6th most capped Italian player at 112. And, he was named 47th in the 100 greatest players of the 20th century by Soccer Magazine. After retiring as a footballer, he would have a managerial career. He coached the Italian national team to the Euro 2000 final. Sadly, they choked in the final, giving him David Trezeguet golden goal. And he also managed other teams, including his former team Juventus, which won the UEFA Cup and Coppa America Italia double in 1990. So his senior career, he played 642 games for club, not for country, for club. 38 with Udinese from 61 to 63. From 63 to 67, he went to Mantova. I guess that's a second-tier team. 131 appearances before he went to Napoli from 67 to 72 for 143 appearances. And then 72 to 83, he finished with Juventus 330 times between the sticks. So, yeah. He's an icon. He has a lot of records. Sof held records for being the oldest Italian league player, Serie A player, 41 years old. And most appearances, 570 matches for 20 years. Until 2006, when the records were broken by Marco Ballalta of Lazio and AC Milan's Paolo Maldini. He has the record. He had the record for most time, for the longest shutout streak in Italian soccer with 903 minutes before being taken over by Sebastian Rossi of AC Milan. And he was the oldest player to be in a European Cup / UEFA Champions League final at 41 years, 86 days old in 1983. He was basically one of the best players and goalies of all time, all that. He was the big boy between the sticks for the 1970, like the 1970 World Cup. I don't think he played at the World Cup in 1970. I think he was a backup or something. I can't remember. Yeah. Sof was not the #1 guy for the 1970 team. It was Enrico Albertozzi, who was in net when Italy got crushed by Brazil in the final. But Sof would be in the lineup. He was basically Italy's undisputed number one from 72 onwards. Italy in 74 had a disappointing time. They gave up a goal to Haiti, of all countries. Basically, Sof was fine. Italy lost in the semis to Holland in the 78 playoffs. So, yeah. So, the 82 World Cup saw Italy. Italy was paired up with Poland, Cameroon, and Peru. The top two teams moved on to the second round. And Italy didn't win any games. In fact, the only time there was a winner in that group, in Group 1, was Poland beating Peru. Otherwise, Italy, every game was a tie. Italy tied Poland, Cameroon, and Peru, which was kind of disappointing, don't you think? Especially Peru. I mean, like, Peru, you should have been beating these guys. And Cameroon held them to a tie. Kind of disappointing for the Italians. They got to the second round, luckily. And in, like, 6 groups, the top 2 moved on, and then they went to 4 3-team pods. Whoever won each pod would go to the semifinals. Italy took down Argentina 2-1 in the first game of their pod, but Brazil took down Brazil took down Argentina 3-1, which meant that it was winner take all again. It was winner take all. In the case of a tie, Brazil would have gotten in on goal differential. And that's when Paolo Rossi's hat trick, one of the best games of all time, happened. That 3-2 game was huge because it got Italy to the semifinals against Poland. And they didn't fuck up this as they shut down Poland 2-0. Rossi put up a pair of goals in that game. And then Italy beat Germany in the finals. Rossi, Tardelli, Altobelli. Sof gave up a late goal to Breitner, but it didn't matter. Dino Sof saved the day. And, he's great. He's a great goalie that's very underrated, unless you're an Italian fan. Anyway, I'm Jeff Diamond. Ado.